Tá tú géisteach le Midwest Radio, á chréile ar 96.1 FM.
Shabba, it's the first of the Kjol. I guess Ali and Joe Byrne here again until 1 o'clock in the morning. 3 hours like Kjol, Spree, Kants, Shiamsa, Shanachas, Exploded, and well, maybe small bits of Shafford's train as well. But always wonderful music and song and history and lore and poetry and news of the arts. So where else would you find it? No wonder that Struas Ella is the password in the programme. And two lovely features on the programme tonight. One is with Margaret Barry, the legendary singer and banjo player, and some relatives of hers that were here in Ballyhonus recently. And hoping to make a nice feature after 11 o'clock. And of course, then there's the Fairfax Irish Music Festival that was on about a week ago, or a little bit more, over in California. And of course, the amazing man in charge of that is our old friend Cormac Gannon from Boole in the Shrole and Corrib area. So all that's to come at a glor. Lovely when it's going to get you go hall and father Joe get it let's glor agus make soul go more let's crack of Fairfax in California. Well, Fairfax is coming right up. Here's a blast of the jigs that were played. There were in all various kinds of venues. It's the 10th traditional Irish folk music festival in Fairfax in California, and one of the chief and main founders is our own Mayo man, the South Mayo man from Boole, near between Shrole and Glencorrib and that part of the country. His name is Cormac Gannon, and Shachanish and he had Bloss. They were into jigs and there was banjo prominent in this, if I remember rightly. Lovely bloss coming up of bagpipe music and as part of the Fairfax Festival, and then a sharp bloss of it, and then a beautiful slow air unusual one, a vigil. Unusual tune here on the accordion with plenty of noise background, and then we hear the beautiful air, but it gives an idea of the atmosphere and the buzz in Fairfax, thousands of miles away in California, to the Irish Trad Weekend. a stunning slow air there played on the fiddle from the Fairfax 10th Irish Folk Music Festival off in California. And the great thumpery and thumpery of bowrons and Quellahort here as a group of them bounce into a jig. And those were all held, of course, in various locations. Beautiful to be celebrating after lockdown, and also poignant for all the various immigrants and all the lovers of folk music listening to the trad music thousands of miles away from its source in Ireland at the Fairfax 10th Irish Traditional Music Festival in California. Poster says free event October 22nd, 23rd and 24th. Enjoy Irish Fla Fairfax style. Downtown Fairfax, 30 plus performers, bands and dancers. And there's a beautiful Celtic design with a fiddle and bow. And the Festival of Music and Dance venues, the Pavilion, the Way Station Smokehouse and Beer Garden, the Woo Wee Tea Temple, Sorella Cafe, Revolution 9, the Iron Springs Brewery, Perry's Bar, and FairfaxIrishFestival.com is the contact on the web. The Woo Wee Tea House, what a glorious venue for traditional Irish music. Isn't that glorious and far off Fairfax? Fair play to Cormac Gannon for getting into the Woo Wee Tea House with trad music and all those other lovely places. And then there are some very unusual names among the musicians. Of course, many of the bands have loads of people born in Ireland and of Irish descent, but some very interesting names. Just listen to a cross-section of the performers who took part. The 2021 lineup was the Pure Drops, Cullen's Hounds, Brosnan Irish Dancers, Rory McNamara, Roxana Olivier, Catherine John, Vincie Keehan, Kenny Somerville, the Gasmen, Coltis Irish Set Dancers, Riggy Racken, Erica and Friends, Rebecca Richman, Lewis Santer, David Winter, Neil O'Neill and Stacey Samuels, the Turf Cutters, Susan Spurlock, Patricia Ross, Michael Stack, Ted Colt, Tim Hill, Autumn Rhodes, Jason Pollock, Valerie Rose, Will Wheeler, Darcy Noonan and Hector Brigado, Eamon Flynn, Phelim Egan, Daniel Schofield, Schoenfield, Anne Goas, Suzuki Cady, Liam Kaplan, Elizabeth Roddy and Dana Trillo. Isn't it gas? I just decided to read out their several names, as Patrick Kavanagh says. And well done to Cormac Gannon for pulling together such a mighty festival. And here's one of the interesting songs that was sung. And it's a song version of the lovely hornpipe or set dance Off to California. Nach with Sugar Hall with the lovely American twang attached to it.
Call my own, have children on our cabin floor adorned. My heart is sad and weary, how can she be Mrs. Leary if I start for California in the morning? With my bundle on my shoulder, fat as no man could be bolder, from leaving dear old Ireland without warning. I lately took a notion for to sail the briny ocean, and I'm off to California in the morning. I must leave this place and try to keep a cheerful face to show my heart's deep sorrow I'm scorned. The tears will surely blind me for the friends I'll leave behind when I walk to California in the morning. With my bundle on my shoulder, there's no man could. Then we're leaving dear old Ireland without warning. I lately took a notion for to sail the briny ocean, and I'm off to California in the morning. My name is Patty Leary, I was born in Tipperary. In the hearts of all the ladies there I am a thorn. Come the break of morning, they will be forlorn, for I'm off to California in the morning.
Very grateful to Cormac Gannon for sending me these various recordings. They're not professional recordings, but they capture the lovely atmosphere at the 10th Fairfax Irish Festival in far-off California. Well, the dancers were there as well, and here's to give you a small flavour of this lovely jig danced by those dancers thousands of miles away. Wonderful, jovial, powerful beat of freedom after COVID, and also listening to the trad music over in California there. That's lovely jig there with the various dancers. And we finish up for those little bloss or goûters or tastes or blossoming that I got from Cormac. And Cormac, thank you so much for sending them on to me, and well done on organising the 10th Fairfax Festival. And as you mentioned, and you're hoping that it will be back to normal next year, and it will be even bigger and better and livelier. Here they were with the Fox Hunter's Reel, Moscow, this lovely piece to bring us to the end of this segment.
an éanaig an seo ar Midwest Radio.